Association, and I'm Kennedy. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and comment in the comment section below what you would like to see from the channel in the future. So now we're going to start off by talking about self-love. This is something that is really important to me because a lot of people struggle with this. They may not act like they struggle with it, but they do. I want you guys to start off and write a list of what you believe is not good about yourself. Whatever it may be, write it down. You don't have to share this list with anybody or tell anybody. Just write it down in a place, maybe your journal, maybe you just want to rip out a piece of paper, or maybe on the back of your homework. Throw it away. Anyway, you're going to write on that piece of paper, and then I want you guys to be able to come into terms with what you believe is not good about yourself. So whatever you put on that list, I want you to realize that whatever you put on that list is not as major as you're making it seem. And I know everyone tells you that, but listen to me. Whatever you feel is not good about yourself, it is okay, because you can always work on yourself and work on improving those things that you feel like are not good about yourself. Next, I want you to draw a line down the middle of the piece of paper, and on the other side, I want you guys to write what you love about yourself. What makes you happy about yourself. Like I said, you don't have to share with anybody. This can be secret. And now I want you to look at the list, the different lists, and compare them. Hopefully you see that the bad list is way shorter than what you believe about yourself. And if it isn't, think harder about yourself, because we all have great qualities about ourselves that make us us. Next, I want you guys to block out anybody that says something negative about you. Literally, because when you start listening to other people and their negative thoughts and their negative comments, you start feeling that way about yourself. Don't let others determine who you are and your worth, because a lot of us, and including myself, we let other people define who we are and define our beautifulness in the world. And really, everybody's unique, everybody's different. So don't let others define who you are based on what their little box says about people. Next, I want you guys to realize that materialistic things do not matter. They do not matter. Literally, you can have as many shoes, you can see as many people with as many shoes, as much money, and they still aren't happy. Really aren't. Materialistic things do not make you happy. They do not make you better. It's just something nice. Literally, it does not determine your worth. It does not mess with your worth. If you don't have materialistic things, that doesn't mean that you're not as worthy as somebody that does. Understand that. Materialistic things are just here to make people spend money. Literally, that's the whole thing. Just spend money and feel good about themselves. So some tips I want you guys to take with you from this video is, every day when you wake up, look yourself in the mirror and say, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am kind, I am whatever is positive about yourself. I want you guys to speak positive stuff about you as soon as you wake up, because you're going to get into the habit of it. And when you start feeding yourself positive things, you start believing that in here, your mind's going to start believing those things. Trust me, when you start telling yourself positive things about how you feel that you are, you're going to start believing them, and it's going to work miracles. Now, do not listen to that little voice. We all have that little voice in our head that tells us things like, ooh, girl, do not do that. Ooh, girl, we finna walk by a whole bunch of people, and we want to know what they're going to say about us. Oh, they're talking about us. Oh, girl, that's too. Don't listen to that voice, because that voice is here just to keep us back and keep us from experiencing new things. When you stop listening to that voice, unless it's telling you something rational, don't listen to it. Like, if you're about to do something dumb and you know it's dumb, and that little voice is telling you, don't do that, listen to that voice. But when that voice is telling you something negative, like you're ugly, don't step out of your comfort zone, or you're not worthy, block it out. Just be like, miss me with that. Now, the next thing I'm going to say is keep a positive circle. People feed off of each other. Humans, we feed off of each other. So if you have a negative circle and they're constantly like, this is wrong, you're going to start feeling that same way, because as humans, we feed off of each other. And so it could be positive energy or it can be negative energy. We always want to feed off positive energy. We want people that's going to encourage us to do better, encourage us to love ourselves, encourage us to step out of that box and be ourselves. People who encourage you to be you. Not people who are like, oh, well, no, you can't do that because that's dumb. That's like, don't do that. Or people that try to discourage you from things that you really want to do and you feel like will bring an impact. and help you celebrate your wins. That is really important, big or small. Let's say you want to open up a business and you do it. Celebrate that, which you probably will, but celebrate that. If you just painted your nails, celebrate that you did that. Or celebrate like, hey, today, celebrate, you got an A on that test. It feels good to accomplish a lot of things. So when you start celebrating the little and big things you do, it has a major impact on your mindset. I'm going to stress this. Self-love does not happen overnight. Self-love is something that takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. And for some people, it could take weeks to months. And for some others, it could take years. It's all about that person. Now, I don't want to discourage you from going on this journey on loving yourself. But I do want you guys to know that it's not an overnight process. But tomorrow, you can wake up and make those steps to where one day you will wake up and you will love yourself and you realize that you're worthy, no matter how people try to portray you or what people say about you. I'm going to end off with a quote from Oprah Winfrey. Self-esteem means knowing you are the dream. I want you guys to have a wonderful day. Know that you are loved and you are definitely worthy. Bye, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with